You have to transpose anything into Sweetwater Tattoo, or is it okay to 17-star raw? You can definitely 17-star it raw. In the grand scheme of things, you will do that at least, so that's totally fine to do. But we were just talking about an item. There is going to come an item soon, quote unquote, in the summer update most likely. That would be technically transposable into the Sweetwater Tattoo. It might depend on your class though, whether you would want to transpose it into a Sweetwater Tattoo or you would want to keep it as is, because it's going to be part of a new set that's going to come in between the boss accessory set and the pitch boss set, because KMS does not have Sweetwater stuff and they don't have superior. They don't have any Godlux accessories, so we use those in between and even beyond sometimes pitch boss set. But KMS doesn't have those, so they needed this set to kind of fill that gap. But because that item comes out and because transposing exists in GMS, you might be able to transpose. But what they also did is, because the slime ring came out new and people felt kind of, and they wanted to add the slime ring to the set as well. They wanted to make sure that people didn't get negatively impacted who are currently using the slime ring as part of the boss accessory set, because believe it or not, boss accessory set is actually endgame in KMS in some regards. Like the Dominator Pendant, slime ring, and then the pink Holy Cup together, for example, would keep the 3 set alive, right? So what they did is they added a scroll that you can use to change what set the slime ring is a part of. So you can keep it as part of the boss accessory set if you already have it, if you want to, or you can buy the scroll and change it to be part of the Dawn set. And if you do that, it gets into the same set as the new face accessory that's coming out. There's also going to be eye accessory and the tattoo and everything, but again, we don't use those at all because, you know, we've got the Godlux going on, right? So it'll just be bad for us. But if you keep the face accessory as it is, and you have the slime ring, and they're both part of the Dawn set, the 2 set bonus actually has 10% boss damage on it, which is really nice. And it's usually you don't get such good set bonuses on such low bonuses. So it'll depend on your class whether you would want to get it to 16, get it to Good Flame, transpose it on Sweetwater Tattoo, and then get it high. But again, this is something you would always do way past 17 star anyway, so you're totally okay getting to 17 star on a Sweetwater Tattoo now. So if you're typically very low on percentage damage, you would benefit more from having the set bonus. If you're already super, super high on percentage damage, then you might actually benefit more from the transposing. From everything I've seen, though, from the numbers I've seen, it's very, very close between the two. And since you cannot transfer hammer from a high-level equip into the new face accessory, because the new face accessory is level 140, which means that the item that you transfer into it has to be somewhere in the 130s, which means if you make a 130, you can only get it up to 20 star, which means if you transfer hammer, it goes down to 19, so then you have to deal with 19 to 20 and all that stuff again. So that's not really going to be something that people do generally. It might make more sense to do the 16 and the transpose and get it into the tattoo, because you probably have a whole bunch of Dineros lying around, and then you can actually just full send it after it's transposed into the tattoo and get the tattoo to 22 probably more reliably. But what it's totally going to depend on is how high the drop rate is, right? And how many people can realistically get. A lot of people are probably wanting to get one, unless they probably already have a 22 star tattoo, then I'm not sure how much they're going to start jumping on it. So that's like the whole explanation, I guess, on what the future of the face accessories is going to look like in the next 6 months, I guess.